remember that was like of significance was that we started discussing the possibility of us going out to. Oh no, I remember. We started off with both Silas and Anushka joining us for dinner, of course. And as we were eating it, we were discussing the possibility of us hunting down the hag. Since this session prior, the Seeker Captain?
Right.
Is, whose name slips my mind?
His name is Janik, although I don't know if you guys are ever actually introduced in the game.
No, I remember hearing that. Maybe it might have been out of character. But yeah, Captain Janik had approached us the session prior to ask if we wanted to go, and we were kind of unsure, especially since some of us were missing, I believe, at the time. And Redain was name straight.
And also
but we started discussing that again, and I remember Alexander was like, "Oh yeah, I'll come along for the ride if you guys, consider it a favor and then pay it back." I think we learned that there are several different types of sabbaticals. Like what's his face? Shubin is from the red sabbatical. Alexander tussled with the purple sabbatical. It's like Roy G. Biv, only it's not violet, it's purple, so Roy G. Biv.
Instead of violet, it's violence.
And we learned that they were all going to congregate in 8 days' time at a certain location, like a ritual site or something. And not only were all the sabbaticals going to be there, but so were, I think it was 4 fell gods, including the hag?
Correct. 4 fell gods. The spider one, the blood one, the gator dino Prizdiect, and Anti-Blackreach.
Anti-Blackreach, yes.
Jesus.
That's the one in charge of it, so 5 in total, including the host.
Oh my god!
Whole smorgasbord of different designs of... Oh, fuck.
How are we going to survive again? I am starting to
Well, we're focused on one.
Oh, you guys are only
Divide
focusing
and
on one,
conquer.
exactly.
No,
Divide
that's
and
true.
conquer.
It will be Divine Conquer, but we'll get that later. Keep going.
That's the most I remember for now, anyway.
Anyone wanted to take up the reins on?
How do you not remember you having a nice conversation with a man?
Oh yeah, that's right. We can just
Nice.
briefly touch on that. Yeah, Alexander bullied this person with PTSD.
Poor Shubin.
Is very easily very easy. Because
It's very easy.
he knows combat stress. He knows how to berate someone with it. Thanks to Alexander, Shubin was more open about all this, and he's our main source of information regarding all the different sabbaticals, and he's the one that actually told us everything we learned about this ritual thing, this gathering that's happening. So you're welcome.
You're welcome.
So that's all I remember.
Of course, traumatizing a poor soul.
A small price to pay. Or a small gift to claim.
What, the Chromatic Celebrant? Is that the guy that hosts it, or is that...
Right.
Is that the...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because
Oh, so
all the
if-
different fell gods are invited with their different,
Yeah, it's an
Cults.
archfey, right?
I think that's what it
Yes.
was.
And the purple sabbatical have a large ghoul that breathes out gas that rots you from the inside out. I've got written down.
Accurate.
Yep, fun times.
Fabulous times.
Wait, is that the purple one?
Yeah.
That we're going after?
I think so, yeah.
Nah.
Garth can attest there actually is a disease associated specifically with that goal, and I already sent him the contents of it. Of the disease. It's
what is it?
nasty. Do you want to know?
It's
I wanna
sort
know.
of, yes, but sort
I
of.
wanna
Yeah,
know.
Garth can tell us in character. Make him do it.
Perfect. So,
Don't
what happened?
Okay, bring it up then. It's just no. I just have like a minor cold. I actually have to use the bathroom.
Alright, no, does
Someone else
anyone
do it.
believe it?
Oh,
No, he's just getting out of it. He doesn't want to do it.
No, I
I
believe him. I believe him.
I physically cannot recap anymore because I left for several hours.
Oh yeah.
did.
I think so my since my notes make. I've got we were left. I think we left shortly after that, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
In, and then we saw a guy following us that looked a bit like Brendan. We sort of chased him into an alleyway, into an abandoned house, and he jumped out onto a roof, and we started to a mad dash across the hilltops until was it Blake that just basically
Yeah.
just slam dunked him, and that was pretty much very, very over with very quickly. Found out his name was 111. I've got. Let me see.
We brought him back to that building and we started interrogating him, and then Blake got backup. After that, he was taken back with the Seekers and Slayers that came. I remember the really big one with an apple.
Oh yeah. And the scary lady that wanted to kill us all again.
Oh
Claire
yeah.
Mallory, yeah.
Slayer Mallory. She's just a scary lady from. She's a scary lady.
I knew there was one that started with an M, but I couldn't remember.
I mean, if it'll make you feel any better or worse, she'll be joining you guys in your operation.
Just Silas and Nushka just like shaking in the corner. Oh, me. I've got the word Ajani. I don't think I've got a question mark next to it, so I'm also not too sure about the name.
Johnny, yeah.
Ajani, yeah, but
that's,
saved
Johnny Zonder.
Xander.
But Johnny Zonder is Brendan's.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Former resident of the ring.
Former.
Ah. So I've got written down saved 111 and 112 and 113. And that the Baba thinks he's dead.
Mm-hmm. That's what a Johnny did.
Yeah.
After that, we headed to the inn.
Yes, you did.
Yes, we did. And then a lot of conversations happened that I barely remember. So if anyone wants to pipe up about the conversations, I know we got rooms.
Yeah, Garth was telling me about everything I missed yesterday, and I'm so upset that I went to bed.
To be fair, I
Are
don't
you
think any of
so-
us. I don't think any of us were expecting it to go like another 3 hours.
Ugh.
No, that was a long one.
Oh,
It was fun, but oh boy.
Oh yeah.
I'll need to just stay up next time. Down some coffee, it's all good.
Just suffer.
Mm-hmm.
So when we're in there, effectively, Redane was having a bit of a breakdown, just trying to desperately get some deer horns, or I guess horns in general, but specifically aiming more towards deer because probably more approachable. As well as wine, which was I think elderflower wine or elderberry, one of the two. Because he was planning a funeral procession, I suppose, for Brendan. Amber and Lambert go and talk to Abigail. Not Redane, sorry. Sajar ends up sitting down and talking to Blake for a little while, and then I believe also talking to Kasai. I can't remember exactly what he said to Blake, but I remember Kasai, because I have biased memory. He was talking to Kasai, I'm like, I don't really get Oriana. And it's like, oh, okay. Interesting. About like being secretive and such, and it's like, okay, that's fair. She's secretive. Redane also, I believe, talked to Kasai about emotions. Basically, just I think it was just like Redane's form of like trying to kind of process everything and understand. Oriana and Silas left for a little while, just going for a walk. We rolled, because we didn't have a specific direction in mind. Rolled a 69. Nice. -5. But still 69 is in there. And then Crash rolled a 2. And proceeds not to say anything about it. I still
That's
remember that.
That's great, though. Can't imagine.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
Oh,
me
well
sitting over
concept.
panicked.
Crazy.
Anyways, they go off.
Well.
They talk about emotions and shit. And Oriana's is like, I'm not good at this, but I'll offer an ear to listen. And then Silas confirmed, you're bad at this. But they had a bit of a chit-chat to kind of figure some stuff out. Come back. Go into the bar dining area. See Lambert talking to Abigail. I keep wanting to say like Amber, and it's like no, Abigail, not Amber. They're both A's, but they're different. Kind of gauge how that's going. He waves us over. Head on over. Silas leaves decently quickly in the conversation because they're not able to talk to a lot of people right now, and that's fine. That makes sense.
We also went to go get food.
They also went to go get food because they were fucking hungry. But talk to Abigail, kind of get some of her backstory, kind of learn more about her. Talk to her about training, talk to her first about seeing what Abigail can do. And she's like, well, there's like a Slayer. I don't want to call it like a fight pit, but it's like a training arena. I want to say, is that the right term?
Sparring pit.
Sparring pit. Okay. So fight pit would have been closer than the second guess. A sparring pit. And it's like, okay, cool. We go there, and I can maybe start training Amber, and we can also bring Lambert along. Because he could probably get information, because he could possibly actually talk to Slayers and like kind of be on their level. But at the same time, ship dynamics. It's dumb, and I blame Amber because Oriana's hanging out around Amber too much, apparently. And it's like, no, she's rubbing off on me. No! I think after that is when Redane decided, or offered for all of us to come along, as he wanted to do like a funeral for Brendan. A number of us went along. Alec hopped back in at this point, so Alessander also came along.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I'm back from my shopping trip. Oh, you're going to a funeral that I wasn't
no connection to?
Yes, I'll come along.
Whee!
Yep, it's a person that you've technically never met.
Alessander, the man
Not
who invites
technically.
himself.
Yeah.
Not technically never met. Never met.
And just worth noting that during the Harry Nevros funeral, he was very much on like the outskirts. I imagine like holding like a red Solo cup, feeling awkward.
Where did you even get that?
That's
It's like,
how you
it's like the
would.
meme. It's like the meme they don't even know.
They don't even know I'm terrified of Nevros.
I don't even know I'm racist.
Well, it's not like you're about to join the majority Nevros company or anything, just saying.
There's like one non-Nevros person in that group. Well, I guess Elf.
Hey, the percentages are different now. If he joins and you're down to Brendan, like the percentage changes.
Oh, that is
Yep.
true. We go with players of Sajar, Oriana, Silas, Redane, and then and Alessander, but he kind of off in the corner a little bit. And then Kasai also comes along. Lambert turns down the offer, but Kasai comes along, which is important because she knows this shit. Help
Well,
us.
I was like, didn't Lambert come anyway because
Yes.
Redane
Oh.
asked him to? I was like, will you
Bingo.
come for me?
Oh, right, he phrased
Yes.
it like that.
Yes. Very important.
Yeah. So we do that. As we're about to leave, Janix there, surprising no one that he's probably very good at stealth and just kind of apparates if he needs to.
Here's the captain himself. That's his token now.
He apparated. What happened? He talked about the ring, and it's like usually this is kind of like Felgod shit in this or Felgod kind of magic that we normally smash. Too bad it's not magic and it just gives us a ring. Like, okay, cool. Jack's a cool guy. I think we talked mostly about like the upcoming mission and like captains are going to be there, adventure party's going to be there, other stuff like that.
Correct.
I think that's about where we left off.
Anyone else have anything to add then?
Yeah.
The boy.
Redane's sort of, I suppose it's his internal resolution was a promise he made to Kasai that he would make sure history remembers.
Even though it's not really her cup of tea, but
Yeah.
it was offered.